If you're not watching Stumble yet, that should change immediately. The NBC sitcom premiered on November 7, 2025, and tells the gripping story of college cheer coach Courtney Potter, Jen Leon, who is at an upsetting crossroads in her life when she is let go from Sammy Davis Senior Junior College because she partied with her young athletes. Courtney bounces back immediately and becomes the head coach at Heddleston State Junior College, but winning another championship might not be a done deal this time around. Stumble deserves as much buzz and praise as comforting returning sitcoms like Abbott Elementary, and its 80% Rotten Tomatoes score proves its high quality. The new cheerleading comedy Stumble has been a pleasant surprise. There haven't been many shows centered on cheerleading, and given the failure of the CW's one-season series Hellcats, which aired from 2010 to 2011, it seemed like Stumble was doomed to fail. However, it's incredibly sharp and funny. Quirky characters make the show stand out. The best ones are Madonna, Oriana Davis, whose narcolepsy makes her place on the cheer team a struggle, and Tammy, Kristen Chenoweth, whose last name, Istini, reflects her small stature. Chenoweth is always a dynamic on-screen presence, and she's perfectly chaotic and enthusiastic as the assistant coach who acts devastated about Courtney's firing but dreams of taking over the squad. Stumble also works so well because it feels realistic rather than absurd, and that's thanks to its executive producer, Monica Aldoma. Showrunners Jeff and Liz Astroff were inspired to make a sitcom after seeing the Netflix documentary series Cheer, which follows Coach Monica and her Navarro college team. Jeff told the Los Angeles Times, "We should do a show where Monica goes down to the worst college in America." While Monica's athletes are more experienced than Courtney's, except Anissa Borrego's pro, Crystal, the real and fictional coaches both deal with obstacles, and it's clear that college cheer is a stressful world. Rather than a thin premise that quickly becomes boring, Stumble has some surprises, like when Crystal hurts her ankle at the end of the pilot. Hopefully, Season 1 will have more unexpected moments, and will continue Courtney's strong character development. Since she doesn't pity herself, it's easy to root for her, even though only 2 episodes have aired so far. Why Stumble is a standout comedy. Stumble is an exciting new comedy because it's a more compelling and meaningful take on the popular mockumentary sitcom format. When compared to other shows in the same subgenre, like The Office, the stakes are much higher. Unlike Michael Scott and his co-workers, who are working dull jobs that they don't appear to care much about, Courtney has a goal that she wants to achieve. If she fails to bring her team to victory, her reputation will suffer even more, and she won't be able to continue the career she's passionate about. The mockumentary formula works particularly well when Courtney's husband, Boone E. Potter, Taran Killam, shares his backstory in the pilot. Rather than simply explaining that a head injury ended his football career, which is why he's a coach now, he tells the camera he had to learn to speak again and hilariously forgets the word for talk. Then, he asks if he told viewers about his injury, a perfect comedic moment since, of course, he just did. Since the show does make it clear that a sports head injury is serious, the joke lands while still painting a picture of Boone's challenging life.